Besties and no more being face like 3D movie goggles. We about to grab the popcorn and the nachos and the soda for the IMAX experience. Well, at least hold up for the soda thanks to Mayor Bloomberg. But anyway, we got an LU match that I had like recently, like a week ago, I believe. And this was actually in person. So we're looking at each other like, yeah, we about to take each other down. My opponent leads out with Rotom, switches out into Blissey just to sponge the Spore. And afterwards, I go for the Stun Spore, thinking that he was going to switch out initially. I go for the Stun Spore again, catching the Gliscor off guard, which is great. He goes for the Ice Fang, which is perfect because I can bring in my Wobbuffet, encore him onto the Ice Fang. He won't be able to do anything. And since when is Wobbuffet built to take out tanks? I mean, it's not. It's I use Wobbuffet more so to counter like you know, it's like a Choice Specs or a Choice Bandit set. Like say a Terrakion is locked into close combat. Oh well, I'm bringing my boy Wobbuffet and go for the counter. You know, like stuff like that. I don't really expect or use Wobbuffet to take out walls. So this is great that I'm in this case scenario. I took out a wall with Wobbuffet, and I still have enough HP thanks to me using the Safeguard and thanks to my Citrus Berry to take out the Rotom. He would have actually went for the Will-O-Wisp if I didn't go for the Safeguard, which is great. I'm able to take out 2 potential walls with a Wobbuffet. That is crazy, man. That's a complete antonym for what he wanted to happen right now. So anyway, I switch out into my boy Bird. We're about to make some actions in here, baby. He got that green screen in the background. You know what time it is, baby. So he's gonna bring in this Quagsire, and then I'm about to bring in my boy Adjective. Where do I get these nicknames from? So I'm bringing Adjective, right? And I'm just gonna go for the Scald. And unfortunately for him, he gets the burn, but it's on a Blissey, so he can switch out and you know, rid himself of the burn status that he does have. And then afterwards, I'm just gonna go for the Confused Ray just so that he doesn't like Thunder Wave me or Seismic Toss me or anything like that, you know, any of that nature, because I don't really want my Tentacruel paralyzed as of yet. So I'm just gonna go for the knockoff now because those leftovers can be so much of a pain, but unfortunately for me, he's gonna switch out into Jirachi, which is quite unfortunate and fortunate at the same time because I was really looking forward to knocking out Blissey's leftovers as opposed to Jirachi's leftovers, but I suppose that having leftovers knocked off on Jirachi would, I guess, be a good ordeal. Yo, but this has turned out to be quite the scenes, man. This scene's got it all, baby. We got the skulls, and we got the burns, and we got the potential U-turns. Oh, I got bars, son of corny-ass New York bars. What you know about that, man? Anyway, he's gonna go for the Zen Headbutt and then miss. Unfortunately, after I scored an Intimidate on that, I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake, hitting his Quagsire, switching, which is great. I can probably switch out into Amogus right now, which is, I believe, is what I do my pronoun, baby. And then afterwards, I could probably put it to a paralysis state. No, I could put it to sleep because nothing on this team is asleep. So he decides to stay in again and go for the Skull, but this time he does score the burn because initially he went for the Skull and didn't score the burn. And then afterwards, I'm able to put this to sleep, which is a great thing in the future. You guys will see that. He knows that I do have the Fireplace, so that's why he stayed in the extra turn and put it to sleep as opposed to switching out because he would think that I have the Giga Train. So I'm just gonna go for the Swagger now. I'm gonna switch into the Heat Train, which is great. And then provided that Heat Train will smack himself in confusion, I could also paralyze it, which is awesome, man. So here it comes, man, the moment of truth where Heat Train smack himself in confusion, and of course it does, but unfortunately I'm gonna be throwing a curveball because I missed my Stun Spore, and I'm looking at my DS like all Vegeta like. Then afterwards I survived this Flamethrower, and he's like, how did you do that? Man, I get flameboard all the time. What do you expect? I'm a mushroom, baby. You never had a Campbell soup bowl before? Come on, man. Are you serious right now? So anyway, I'm just gonna go for the Sunspore again. The second every time it does happen to miss, he snaps out of confusion, able to hit me with the Flamethrower, which is great because I did want to stay switching into the Landers. I didn't want them, you know, like getting a freaking burn with the Flamethrower. That has happened to me before. You guys probably have seen in the last video where I did have a Ninetales and this guy did Thunderbolt and it happened to paralyze me. Of course, it's a probability, but you know, that's kind of stuff does happen. I do want to avoid it as much as possible. But anyway, in comes his Quagsire. I am going to be able to take this out provided that he does not wake up. I have an uncanny ability to face opponents that happen to wake up 1 or 2 turns. I don't understand it, man. And then like afterwards, if I go to sleep, like these guys could get like 4 or 5 quiver dances on me. Does that happen to you? Do you guys always feel that way? Anyway, I must speed this part up like a classic silent movie. It's nothing but Jirachi trying to fling hacks me to death. The nerve of that clown. Are you serious right now? Jirachi, you can't win. You're already intimidated. I could just earthquake you into oblivion, son. my boy Ninetales. Go for the Iron Head, boy, you better switch out. Now who the hell is scared of you, man? Having my boy Lander is scared of you. Supposed to be the damn protagonist of this damn movie. His name is Verb, for crying out loud. You make my boy scared. He brings him back in his Blissey. Let me calm down a little bit. I'm just gonna go and bring in my boy Adjective. I guess to knock off, to do what I wanted to do before, knock off the Blissey, so when I do want to bring in like Landorus, I don't have to worry about like leftover saving. But then again, I'm like, yo, I got my boy Noun in here, man, and he only has Blissey and Jirachi left over, man. I don't need Verb to take any more action. I got my boy Noun. He's a big ass monster. Look at him holding them 2 stone pillars, looking like Bane from Batman and Robin. Are you serious with them veins on your arm? Are you kidding me right now? Look at that shit on his back. Blissey got a smile on his face. You know that shit is super facial, man. Blissey is pissing his pants right now. Look at how much this Drain Punch does. Damn! All your HP is gone, son. You're not gonna start no type of movie. Man, your career is finished, baby. You got hurt, man. You ain't got no type of budget for a stunt double. You know it too, baby. So my boy Jirachi's gonna come and try to attempt to make a difference, heal the world like Michael Jackson, rid the world of his monster, but it ain't happening, baby. This boy now is destroying everything on sight, in sight. Don't matter. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. What you doing?